I will put that there. Oh god, go away. That's better. Single player, new game. Yes, I know. Cadet, please. And I'm only playing this on easy because I want there to be no bullet drop, because I just want to shoot Nazis in the balls. I know this game's more fun on harder difficulties, but
we're squeezing the tattered remnants
I just want to shoot some Nazis in the head.
Grip. Germany's last hope lay in their wonder weapons.
Ah, you mean Wunder weapons.
The V-2 rocket, a huge leap forward in the history of military technology. It was a weapon system to herald a new form of warfare.
Don't need pair of scissors anymore.
Faster than the speed of sound, it struck without warning. The Nazis launched over 3,000 rockets in a desperate attempt to reverse history. It was a terror weapon, pummeling Antwerp, Paris, and London. After the D-Day landings, their launch sites were overrun and pushed back out of range of England. But already, the Allies were looking to the future, to the next war. The Americans were gathering up the best of Germany's rocket scientists in the top-secret Operation Overcast. Many of the architects of the V-2 program had already been acquired, but not all. With Berlin encircled, Germany's last-ditch defense falling back block by block, and total defeat only days away, those scientists remaining in the city would soon be in Russian hands. My job was to make sure that didn't happen.
I believe V2. I'm fairly certain this is like a pseudo
was negotiating in secret
sequel
for safe passage for his team.
Remake.
5 of the V2 program's top men. He was meeting his Russian handler at the Brandenburg Gate. This was my chance to take him out before he could seal the deal. I was prepared, focused, confident. Little did I know, it would turn out to be the most difficult mission I'd ever undertaken.
You're making me do the tutorial.
Ist deine Frau aus Berlin rausgekommen? Ich weiß es nicht. Nicht wesentliche Kommunikationen sind verboten. Wenigstens keine Flächenachrichten, oder?
Von Eisenberg was punctual and made no effort to hide his ugly face. Neither did his Russian contact. I had a clear shot. The slightest pressure on the trigger, and it was good night, Major General. Just a question of choosing my moment. The square was well sheltered, so there was no wind to worry about. I controlled my breathing to steady my aim. And then... shoot.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm also going to turn down the sound effects. 9, my brain! Oh, now he's me. He's got no lung. Come on, I just want one of you Nazis to stand still. I'll eventually hit a testicle. Wearing any Sniper Elite zombies? No, I don't. I'm fairly certain my friend Dark Shadow does. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Options, audio, sound effects can go way down. Fuck me in my ass. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, and the sensitivity. Turn that fucking down. But fun little DLC type games. I mean, fine, just shoot him in the head. I mean, that's better. Is there fucking mouse acceleration? No, there isn't. Gonna fuck me in my ass. This game is loud. I mean, will I ever play them? I suppose if you really wanted me to, by paying me, then maybe. I'm never gonna get a testicle shot, am I? Does I fall Cybertron? Nope. Fall Cybertron is the last one. Can I just play your bloody copies? No, of course I can, I'm just saying that. If you want me to play them, you have to cough up some dough. Don't. Like I say, if I ever do, I'll do it, but the problem is I'm just not a massive zombie game fan. Yeah, I'm being a cheeky bastard, of course I am. I mean, considering Blade Blaze has been here for 2 years and he hasn't even dropped a dime on me, I mean, I am getting to the point where I'm probably going to burn him anyway. I want to shoot someone in their goddamn testicle. Headshots are nice, but I want to shoot his other head. I hated Family Guy. Why? I didn't say I hated Family Guy. That was like a wet fart going off.
Von Eisenberg
And
is
yes,
dead.
I know, because I'm wearing a I
Was
hate
committed
stupid people
now.
shirt.
Both the Russians
Or he didn't
and
understand
Germans
it's
would know I was
American
in
humor.
play.
No, I didn't say
4
any
to
of that. I'm
go.
just saying that Americans aren't funny. I mean, we all know this is
Intel told
fact,
me my
but
next target was Dr. Gunter Kreidel. an
Gunther,
expert in rocket engines.
he was in Friends.
He was traveling across town in an armored convoy. We believed he was carrying documents that would
Oh, and
lead
also
to
I
the
saw
V2
your thing
production
in Discord
facility, where the
about
other 3
the, who was
scientists
it
were
again?
waiting. I'd identified a point on the
Probe
route
Cat,
where
that
I
was
could
it.
lay a booby trap and stop the convoy.
Yes, I already know. I watched
Naturally,
it.
the area was defended. I'd expect nothing less.
Like I did any American pop culture jokes and stuff. Listen, I may be an idiot. Not that much of an idiot. And I'm fairly certain this is the level where there's 2 guys you can line up. Got a double headshot. You'd like if you watch Monty Python, you'd be shitting yourself in laughter. You'd be like, I can't understand them talking. To be honest, I watch Monty Python. It's funny, yes, but I don't laugh out loud. I didn't even hear the other guy. I just don't. Lol. I can find something funny, but I very rarely laugh. Like, essentially me smiling right now is what you might call laughter. But I just don't. I'm not very expressive when it comes to my, excuse me, my emotions. Or lack thereof.
Was war das?
I missed. I missed again. Thank you. Starring V4, right? First of all, there is no V4, and second of all, no, they are in this game. I just can't do them. I'm 99% certain you can do them in this. Oh. I just got shot in the head myself. What's the V standing this for again? Nothing. It's mostly in reference to the V2 rockets. No, it's mostly in reference to the V2 rockets. But it's probably also like version 2, because like I say, I want to say this is a pseudo sequel remake kind of thing. Like, it's not a direct remake of the first game, it's more a sequel, but it kind of has an event or a couple events probably from the original. Like I say, it's kind of a sequel remake. Universal V is in volume. I mean, I can turn it up if you want. Oh, you motherfucker. No, volume 2. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Now I'm gonna try and see if I can shoot the sniper through his lens, because doing it is relatively It's possible, but it is very difficult. I may have it, I'm not sure. I don't think I have though. If I have, nice. No, too high. Ever so slightly too high. Yeah, you can shoot snipers through their lens in this. Only thing is though, Mythbusters prove that that is impossible. Just because the amount, obviously the way that the lens is made and the multiple layers of the lens and whatever, it would be impossible to get it done. But apparently there is an account that someone's done it, but it's probably one of those scenarios of if it has actually ever happened.
Was war das?
It's the scenario of someone who's in the perfect place at the perfect time, the perfect wind, gravity, bullet, rifle, altitude, everything had to be perfect if that was going to happen. Or the guy who had the scope didn't have any glass in it, but that wouldn't make any sense, so... Steel hand granata! Oh, you fucking dolphin diving cunt. Get out, this is not Call of Duty. I just got fucking dolphin dived by a German soldier. Also, why do I not have X-ray kill cams on? Bullet cam frequency. Okay, never mind. I guess I do have it on, but X-rays aren't. I want to say this is another sniper here somewhere.
Hast du Schüsse gehört?
Oh, it's good he's on there. I'm going to try and shoot him in the lens. I may have done it, but the game decided, oh, did you want to see that? No. Like, yes, of course I wanted to see if my bullet went through his lens. Oh my god, sensitivity, please. This guy somehow managed to sleep through everything.
Ich glaube, ich habe was gehört. Keine Gefahr.
Oh, he's on there. You turning bastard. Please. I just want to do it once. That might have been it. So yay, congrats. Yay. Am I gonna hit the grenade? Nice. Yeah, I got the lens shot. I was actually kind of hoping that that grenade shot would have blown up the truck and killed my target. That's what I was kind of hoping for. I mean, hoping because I saw I was going to hit it, but... Is this on easy or normal? Oh, this is on easy. I'm only playing it on easy just because I want to shoot people in the head without worrying about gravity and whatever. So yes, you can at me all you want, but this is when, for me, the game is at its most fun. I can just kind of just shut my brain off and just shoot Nazis in the head over and over again. Or in the throat. And that's the thing, sometimes with games like this, yes, it is very nice and very rewarding playing it on the hardest difficulty, you know, having to actually time your shots with gravity, wind and whatever. Like, it is very rewarding, but to just shut your brain off and have fun playing, it's nice playing on easy.
Now I knew where the V2 production facility was.
Yeah, throat shot.
I figured I was in the home stretch. All I had to do was get in,
Hey, have a mint.
neutralize the
cough
3
drop.
remaining targets, blow the whole place sky high, and head for home. Simple.
The approximation of what it would actually be like if you turned up going, "Oh yeah, you've been shot in the throat. Here, have cough drop. This will soothe the pain." Oh no, he's dead. Well, more cough drops for me. Oh, 9! My balls been shot off. I couldn't even do that with a straight face, fucking hell. Oh, 9! My ass is bleeding! Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh, go on then, who can I shoot? Hey, German. I'll do it in a minute. Smoking kills. Have to wait for the gunshot to be timed. Refreshing, see a live image and not one salty dating the world and everyone in it. Hey man, listen. All you've got to do is just have me play Sniper Elite and make me make a joke about shooting a Nazi's balls off. Or shooting him in his arse that he just looks down. Like he just feels a pinch and it's... Oh no. Just trying to grab his intestines off the floor, shove them back in. Oh 9, I have to go see my doctor. You know, just let me play a stupid game and I'll have fun. Fuck this. He was running towards me, then seen me flick over to him and he thought, right, fuck this. Let me suppress the hate for now. Yes, because I'm shooting Nazis, that's why. Now, how do I get in? Yeah, Chris, like for example, tomorrow, if I did, which I might not do it, but because I now own Spider-Man 2 on Game Boy, I'm probably going to hate everything when I play this. Because I already ranted and raged 2 years ago when I played the PS2 version, and now my friend says, oh yeah, the Game Boy version's actually pretty alright because it has no web swinging in it. We lost a valuable viewer 2 years ago. a year ago, I think. Maybe 2. Who knows? I've lost track of time. But all I'll say is, if you ever give me advice and I rant at you for like a solid 10 minutes, don't take it to heart. It's just me being pissed. Yeah, no sweat, bitch. He's hit her in this. DLC, yes. Which, like I say, I'll do the DLC tomorrow. I'm not going to finish this game today, most likely, but... But if I did, then I'll do the DLC tomorrow. Kinda don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow after I'm done with this. GTA. Oh yeah, sure. Of course. Which one? If you said Vice City, I'd probably do it. All 3. Am I gonna get a 2K? No, never mind. Am I gonna get a 2K? No. Just game over San Andreas. Nope. I've uninstalled that. And I will continue it when I'm ready.
The scientists were nowhere to be found, but I kept looking, hoping to find some clue that would lead me to
I'm on
them.
Borderlands 2. Nope.
Wir haben ihn bei dem Versuch erwischt, zu den Amerikanern zu wechseln. Er wird am Opernplatz gefangen gehalten. Der Scharfschütze! Er ist es! Er ist hier!
Main sniper. You can die first. No, I just need this. Never mind. I thought this was on a timer. Turns out it's not. Oh no, I played it like 2.5 years ago. Got to the end of the game, then again raged and quit it. Oh, this guy's fucked. Again, I quit that. Pretty much, I'm not like the vast majority of other people who play something and then go, you know what, I'll come back to this later. Like, my version of later is when I've completely forgotten that I've pretty much played it. That's my when I'll get back to it. Again, it doesn't necessarily help that, you know, I own 1,000 games. And it's, well, I've just played that one and I'm kind of on it right now. You know, why go back to that when I can do something else and then go back to that later?
Now, I was improvising. Nothing in our intel had indicated that Schweiger was a friendly. This made him a potential asset. I had to find him. Only one problem. Berlin wasn't a ghost town anymore. The Reds had broken through the German lines, and a tank unit was heading straight for where Schweiger was being held. The Krauts were making a stand at Museum Island. I was happy to let them rot. but helping them slow the Reds was my best chance of buying some time. My plan was an audacious one. To blow up the bridge with a shot from the top of the museum, stop the tanks dead in their tracks. Then, while the Krauts and the Ivans fought it out, I could head into town and get Schweiger.
Am I killing Russians? Yep. I don't think this would be a lens shot. I'm way too low of an angle. You know, way too low of an angle. Yeah, way too low of an angle. Oh, right in his heart. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. See, this is why it's fun to just play on easy sometimes. You know? Don't have to worry about any of the wind gravity. Point and click. So you could actually call this a point and click adventure game. No? Because the more that I point and click, the more enemies die. The more enemies die, the more I can progress.
Где принимают брошенное оружие? Комиссар хочет, чтобы ее на грузовике отправили в Пенслау.
Now all we need is Guybrush Threepwood. That man's last moments in his entire life. Fucking mouse! Yeah, that guy's last moment in life was... What was that? No!
Где принимают брошенное оружие?
The sniper! Sniper! I don't know why I'm doing that. It is only sniper, yes. You get shot, you die. You're weakling. Russia would not have need of you. Here it is. That's what I was going for. Isn't that right, Artyom?
Что такое?
This time, he didn't see it coming.
Кажется, я что-то слышал.
Mosin Nagant 1891-31. Beautiful. The Russians sure know how to make a sniper rifle.
Thanks for upgrading my gun. Damn it, almost a twofer. I got the lens shot. Wasn't that odd. That might miss. Yep. Next to getting the lens shot, and this is like fucking trying to shoot someone's balls off in this game. Because they're so tiny, because they're German testicles, not big British balls, and not the pretty much insecure, almost non-existent French ones. You know, they're much harder to hit. Oh, an MP40. Very, very quiet. I'm hunting Nazis. Thank you, Blind Blazer.
Er ist hier.
Have I got a testicle shot yet? Nope. If those 3 shots don't tell you that I'll never be able to hit one. Yes, Alf Titty Alf Nuff, I know. I shot that guy so hard, I destroyed his character model when I played GoldenEye. I mean, if I owned it, sure. And I think my closest CEX store actually has a copy of it, but they're not open, and for some reason they're not doing click and collect, so eventually, yes. Eventually. The greatest shoot game ever, maybe Halo only being better. I mean, I'll disagree with you any day of the week, but like, again, GoldenEye, not a bad game, but it's probably not going to have aged well. Again, never played GoldenEye, but, and having only played the Wii version, nothing in the game you've seen others here ask me to play. Well, here's an idea, Chris. And this may seem passive-aggressive of me, and obviously I don't mean anything by it, but you be you. You ask for what you want. Be selfish. You know? What would you want me to play? And I know you'll probably answer like Blind Blazer will probably be I don't care. And that is kind of the correct answer, because I don't care either, which is why I normally ask. I mean, sometimes I do care, like sometimes people mention, oh, play this, and it's, eh. Like, I'm kind of just going on a shooter binge at the minute, because obviously I'm going to be playing bloody, East 9, February 5th, Mario February 12th, and then Persona at the end of the month. So I'm playing 3 relatively big games. So by playing a lot of short ones, it'll get me ready to play 3 big ones. Yeah, so we just finished Borderlands 2, don't just stick in it and pull out and quite half-cocked. Joke's on you, I only played it for an hour. Only played it for an hour. The pre-sequel, maybe. Just because I've never played that and because I haven't played that recently, maybe. But Borderlands 2 I can wait on. I've been intuition through the story. Yeah, but I mean there's side stuff and whatever. Like I said, I know, but I was just getting pissed at the first boss. Like I just felt like I was never gonna. Oh, and I got another one. Like I just felt like I was never gonna be able to beat it just because it felt bullshit. A lot of times. So maybe. Like I said, I'm not going to guarantee it just yet. I'd tell you what, I'll install it, and if I do play it, I'll play it, obviously if not. And then eventually. Oh, he's over there, that's why. I'm like, who the hell is shooting me? Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh. That's mission 4 out of 11. And I've got like 2.5 hours. I should very easily be able to get through this today. Again, the DLC, not so sure.
With the Reds and the Krauts knocking 7 shades of shit out of each other back at Museum Island, I'd bought myself some time.
29 minutes of watching
I
someone's
headed
head
for
explode.
Openplatz, where Schweiger was being held.
What, in this?
I'd been sent to kill him,
Yes.
so now I was trying to save his ass. Funny how some days turn out.
Who, what, where, why, how, and when? Oh, so that's why. Ooh, slightly too high. Where are you? How do you know the angle to get lens shot? Well, you've got to be relatively at level to hit a lens shot. Because again, if you think about it, if you've only got this much of a window there to hit your shot, if you're straight on, you've got the whole target. If you're aiming from up here, well, all of a sudden, that's now your angle. So now you've got to somehow get in, and the bullet won't ricochet in to hit someone. So you have to be relatively on level to hit it. Damn it! Fuck me in my ass. Jesus Christ. Every single bottle. Every single time, everything bloody well gets me. Like, I know phone, I know you want to vibrate and make me have some fun, but not now. Now's not the time. See, like that shot I could have hit his lens with. Because again, he's aiming down at me and I'm aiming up at him. I have the chance to hit him with it. There's porn updates. Yeah, I know, right? Like, just leave me alone, Pornhub mobile app. Like, I get it. I've paid for premium, specifically taglines of VR porn, but it doesn't mean you have to vibrate my phone to go, we've got a new scene for you. Just fucking leave me alone, I'll find it later. Someone's probably done all of those things. You know, like you've been in the middle of a meeting and you get like an actual notification of like some new porn coming out and it's Again, as I've already mentioned, yes, I've watched VR porn once. I mean, it was alright. I have nothing to compare it to, but, I mean, yeah, sure, it's porn. Whatever. Germany, yes, these are Germans, Titus. What else would you like to know? Yeah? Mein Fräulein?
Auf die Knie.
Mach es schnell.
Mach ich doch immer.
Guten Tag, mein Fräulein. Das ist was? Sauerkraut. Tomorrow. Yeah, but I've already seen some stuff, so... What is this? What did I save him? He is a German man. Oh, world record? What did I do? Oh, one. Get 506 cumulative sniper kills. Get fucked whoever has the world record. I think there's going to possibly be some other reveals for the 25th anniversary. What else could they reveal? That the actual voice actor for Chris isn't actually the voice actor anymore, and it's the guy who portrayed Carlos in the Resident Evil 3 remake. And then I'm really annoyed at it. But I'm bottling my emotions because I know we'll never truly get steroid or roid rage Chris anymore. Yeah, no, basically, Titus, he's just a defected German scientist, I think. Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil 8 will be fun. I don't have anything more to say than that. Turns out the classic games getting HD treatment as a big bundle. Nah. I really hope to God they never touch 4. I really hope to fucking God they never touch 4. Touch 1 all you want, I don't care. Because you've already done 2 and 3. May as well do 1 whilst you're at it. Don't you fucking dare touch 1. Having only ever played that game once, I am going to defend that game to never get a remake. Because it doesn't need one. Port it all you damn well want. Never remake it. No, I know it's most likely going to happen, but I really don't want one. And yeah, most likely. But no, like I said, I really don't want a 4 remake. Because 4 is good enough as it is. Like, it really doesn't need anything doing to it. No! I'm down here now.
You're hit. Let me take a look.
No time. The rats are coming. You hold them off. I'll be fine.
But I need
Hold
information.
them off. If you don't, we're both dead.
I truly don't give a shit about Hitman 3. Again, if you bought it me, I'd care. But again, no one ever buy me games. Please don't. Again, if you really want to, just make sure you damn well know it's going to be something that I'm going to play. And that's my only advice. If you ever want to do anything like that, damn well make sure you know it's something I'm going to do. Otherwise, just never bother. And just don't give a shit about Hitman 3. I mean, again, I give a shit about Hitman 3, I just don't care to play it day one. That's the thing, I just don't care to play it immediately. So yes, I will play it, but again, if I'm going to, I either am going to play the old Hitmans first, just because they could play clunkier than the new ones, and then play obviously the new ones, or play the new ones and then wait a fairly decent amount of time before I play the originals. But if I do play the originals, it will be Blood Money and Contracts. I have no interest in playing the original. Again, not because I have anything against the original Hitman game, it's just that, again, compared to the other Hitman games, it's kind of more action-y with some half-assed stealth thrown in. So... what happened to my buy a game full price, return it thing? Like I say, it's just that there are 3 games coming out in February that I'm going to play and keep. Like East, okay, unless East somehow tells me to go fuck myself and I hate it, then yeah. But otherwise, East, I'll play and keep. Mario, I'm obviously gonna play and keep. And then Persona, again, providing it doesn't make me hate myself by the time I've beaten it, again, it's probably a game I'll play and keep. So that's why, is because I'm playing 3 games in February that I'm most likely going to keep. So that's what, like £190 out the fucking window? Yeah, that's £190 in 1 month. That's only because I'm getting the collector's edition of East 9. If it wasn't, then it would have been 150. This Persona 5 Strikers difference from Royal. Well, you've got Persona 5 and then Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5 Royal, just basically, without going into too much detail, because again I still haven't played it, basically just adds a new expansion. That's basically all it does. It does add in some things and it does change some things, but for the most part, it's just the same game, but with an expansion. Strikers, I believe, is a sequel. I believe it's the sequel. Well, sequel in terms of no one cares about it being a sequel, but it follows the events from Persona 5, I believe. Again, if Black Blazer's here and he knows more than me, he will tell you. but that's just my gist of what I'm aware of. Because at the end of Persona 5, you're on your
The assault was
bang
over.
bust,
We were
going
safe.
out and leaving
now.
main Japan.
Thank you for the rescue.
And I believe that's your main hub of operations in Strikers, so
A waste of
that's
time.
why I think it's a sequel.
As a plan. V2 rockets. Tarbon.
Tobin? Where's that?
Not a... not a place.
What is it then? What's Tobin? Answer me!
It's...
Intel had been wrong about Schweiger. I wondered what else we'd got wrong.
Yeah,
Or
and then
more
the
importantly,
gameplay of Persona
what
5
else we
Strikers
just
is
didn't know.
more... Well,
Like
is
Tobin.
Dynasty Warriors.
What the hell was that?
That's the
what
only
was
thing that
Wolf's
I'm gonna
plan?
probably hate whilst I play that game. But, because it will have flashy, fancy, anime-style graphics and gameplay, well, not gameplay, but... And then probably the Persona 5 soundtrack. I mean,
Whoever
I can
Wolf
shut
was
my brain
planning,
off and play a
I'd have to worry about
shitty
it
Musu
later.
game.
I had fresh intel on Mueller.
Are there boobs in Persona? No. You play as school kids. So you get kind of close just because of, there's a kimono scene, which is kind of like a sign of virginity or something, I believe. Or purity, whatever the hell it means. That never stopped the Japanese. Well, clearly it will do. Oh, that's a tank. Get fucked, driver. This long to be long as the time well spent. Well, again, it is 100 hours, and in some instances I can't recommend Persona, because it completely depends on how you play the game. Because the way that I played the game, and again, I'm still kind of butthurt over this, and again, I don't know if Blind Blazer will agree or disagree with me, but I know when I played the game 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, whatever it was, like 2 years ago, I know by the time I beat the game I had my complaint of the way that I played the game was clearly not a wrong way to play if the game was at no point willing to tell me that it's wrong. And what I mean by that is the way that the game was designed, I didn't hit like a roadblock of you thought this was the way that could be viable to play but it's not. And you get to the true final boss at the end of the game and it's, yeah, that strategy just flat out doesn't work and I'm way under-leveled for what I'm supposed to be. For me personally, I'm not a fan of that. Like I say, the way that I played the game was not wrong until I got to the final boss. Then the final boss basically told me, yeah, no, that was the wrong way of playing. and I had effectively screwed myself playing the game for 100 hours, thinking it was one way to play when in reality it wasn't. So because of that, I'm butthurt and I can't recommend it to people who don't know what they're doing when they go into Persona. Yeah, that's just my gripe, personally. So, yes, I can still recommend it if it's something that you actually put time into and maybe actually listen to the fucking game and what it may have to say, instead of doing what I did, play it for 100 hours and play it wrong. Then you probably have a fair amount of fun with it, but it's okay, imagine I didn't know. How was I supposed to know, okay? Like I say, I'm butthurt over it, knowing what I know now. The problem is, if I do eventually play Persona 5 Royal, and play it to the extreme of how the game's supposed to be played, I don't know if I'm then just going to waste a crap ton of time over-leveling and overdoing shit that I don't actually need to do. You know, it's... I mean, again, if I do actually play in BlazBlazers, and obviously you're around, which you probably would be, you can actually tell me what I'm doing wrong this time around. Which I know you probably won't, but... You know, like, again, my strategy made sense. It's just... Oh, hey, Lord Victim, how are you? Go for the point blank unscoped. It's only because I'm playing this on easy, okay? As long as you don't at me or something. I'm playing on easy. But that's the only thing that I will mention though, Chris, is if you want to play it, but just be aware that it is 100 hours to beat. And if you then only play the Royal version, you're probably looking at maybe 120 hours. I don't know how long the expansion is, or the new content. So you're looking minimum 100 plus hours to beat the game. That's the only thing that I will tell you to be wary of, in case you don't want to play it. Oh, new gun.
They left me a Gewehr 43.
Oh, Gewehr.
ZF-4 telescopic sight. 4 times magnification. Nice. No time for a test drive, though. Fritz had spotted me, as I'd known they would.
Oh no, got to shoot them in the face. Okay, that's not from Persona 1. I probably wouldn't. Again, I don't know, but I probably wouldn't. Because one, Persona, I mean, if you want to buy them legit, the Persona games are notoriously expensive. If you want to emulate them, then sure, knock yourself out playing for free. Yeah, again, I mean, obviously, you're in my Discord and whatever, and obviously BlazBlazers is in there. If you actually want to discuss playing the Persona games, talk to BlazBlazer. He will have so much more information that he might be able to give you than I ever will, because I've only played 4. I've only played 5, sorry. I've only played 5, so I can't tell you. He might be able to. So if you want to know anything, DM him on Discord or something and message him. Which he's now probably going to tell me, you fucking what? You want me to actually talk to someone and help them? Fuck you, cunt. And it's not. Someone might want help. But as I say, if he can offer his assistance and you have any questions that he might be able to answer, just DM him and ask him. Because the only thing that I'm aware of is how you want to play Persona 3. because obviously you've got Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. Persona 5, from what I'm aware of, the ending is the best, whereas in Persona 5 Royal, they kind of fuck it over. Again, from my understanding. Oh, I failed, goddammit. Yeah, they kind of dick over the ending in the remake, which is kind of whatever. 4, doesn't matter what version of 4 you play, on Vita or PC, it's the same fucking game. I don't think there's like an ultimate version. Persona 3, this is where things get a little dicey, because it completely depends on what you want to play. Because you've got the PS2 version, which is fully 3D rendered cutscenes, or you've got the PSP complete edition, I believe, with extras, but the cutscenes are all manga style, because again it is the PSP. I believe also the difference between 3 on PS2 and PSP is I think on the PS2 version you can't control your AI characters. You are limited to only controlling your main character. So if you need healing, because when you die it's game over, so if you need healing and the AI just flat out doesn't do it, there's fuck all you can do about it. But in the PSP version, I believe you have full control over your party. I think. It might be the other way around, I don't know. Again, this is all information you'd have to look up because it's been a while since I last read anything about Persona. And then you've also got shit like the Digital Devil Saga series, which I think there's only 2 games anyway. Then you've got like the 3DS, Shin Megami Tensei games. It's a whole fucking thing, it is. Like, the Persona games, I believe, isn't just limited to Persona, it is also the Shin Megami Tensei games. Again, I don't know if they tie in at all, I assume they don't. But if they do, I mean again, Persona 4 has nothing to do with Persona 5. But I believe Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2, oh for fuck's sake. I believe they actually cross over with one another because it's a sequel. Oh, survive the German attack. Yes, on PSP, full control of party members. Yeah, so like I say, it dicks you over less when you do it that way. Yep. Well, like I say, that's why I'm saying if you want to play any, just play Persona 5, and I'm probably certain Blyblazer might say the same, because it's most likely the easiest to get into and probably the most friendly to play compared to the others. Again, I don't know, I've not played them, but I'm going to assume the older you get, the more Japan-only kind of gameplay it becomes and more confusing. So Persona 5 is probably a good starting point, because if you play it and you loved it, well, I mean that opens up the floodgates to play the others. But if you play it and you either beat it or you don't, again, you'll probably know by the end if you beat Persona 5. If you go, I kind of liked it but it's not for me, then again you can still probably find the games that you might still be interested in, instead of, you know, playing Persona 1, absolutely hating it just because of potentially how old it is, and then working your way up to Persona 5 and going, right, yeah, Persona 5 was the only game I was going to play. So, you bastard. Excuse me. Thank you. Essentially, there you go. I would assume the next easiest after that might be Persona 4. But again, I wouldn't know. And also, from what I'm aware of, the shit like the Digital Devil Saga and the 3DS games and whatever, I assume play the same, but don't play the same. So what I mean by that is, I believe they're still turn-based JRPGs, but Persona 5 is very in-depth in how you level up. Like, very in-depth. I mean, it's not in-depth, but it's in-depth enough where you're gonna need to know what the fuck you're doing. But again, I don't know. Don't talk to me about it. It's a series that I do want to keep playing, but because it's been 2 years since I last played Persona 5, I would sooner play Persona 4 than I would play 5 Royal. Because I would have very much liked the expansion, again, unless By Blazer tells me otherwise, but I don't think it is, but I would very much like the expansion to detect your complete save file and allow you to play it with your beaten save game characters and upgrades. Like, that for me would make the Royal Edition so much more feasible to play for me, because I'm not willing to go through another 100 hours like, I'm not willing to go through another 100 hours just to play like a 15-hour DLC, or however long it lasts. I'm not willing to do that right now. Yes, I would like to, like I said, I would really like to play the DLC, but I don't care. Persona 5 was on PS3, never bought PS4, PS5. I don't know if the PS3 version's worth playing. Again, I'd assume so, but again, research into the PS3 version, if it's any good or not, before you buy it. Because again, if the PS3 version, for an example, meant you couldn't control your party members, I would flat out tell you to not even bother getting the PS3 version. I wouldn't. Yeah, just make sure that the PS3 version is actually a version worth playing. Because it could be a completely butchered port. Even if PS3 was the original build, technically the PS4 version was a port. Oh, okay. But no, you can understand where I'm coming from, though. Is there's always a chance that...
Now I knew how to get
Again, just think about it from like the cyberpunk perspective.
His command tower.
Just whenever you come across games like that,
Cutting me off
always assume that there's going to be some sort of potential cyberpunk problem of one version will just be better than the other. Whether it will be the PS3 or the PS4 version, that's debatable, but if there's no difference, and if you've only got a PS3, get it on PS3. Because it's a turn-based RPG, if the game only runs at 30 FPS, who cares, you know? You know, it's not Doom, so... Like I say, I would definitely recommend it, but also take your time with it.
Как ты думаешь, нам разрешат?
Солдат убит.
As long as load times and frame rate aren't something you care about, then it's workable. Yeah, see, that's the thing that I was mentioning. Frame rate might be locked to 30. It could even be worse than that, potentially. And then, load times. I mean, again, like, if you was telling me the difference in load times was like 5 seconds, you know, who cares, you know? Like, again, we're just in the day and age, and it's kind of understandable, but we're just in a day and age where some people just flat out won't play games because it has a 5-second load time, not instantaneous. You know? And if like an extra 5 seconds load time is going to be the thing that makes you stop playing good games, then I would just personally say just don't play games at all. Again, granted, I've installed this on an SSD, but that's only because, I mean, I have an SSD. Why not utilize those load times? But at the same time, I won't be playing shit on like PS2 and whatever. So. And I mostly only have this SSD because of fucking Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Like Chris, obviously if you have a decent PC, and if you ever do intend on playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided, please do not install it on a hard drive. Because I shit you not, it has minutes of load screens, and you load that game a lot. You're constantly traveling from one station to another, into one building, into another building. So I do definitely recommend you obviously play both Deus Ex games, Human Revolution and Mankind Divided, especially if you're looking for a cyberpunk-y type game, but only install Mankind Divided on an SSD. You'll thank me. You will. Which, I mean, I should actually play Deus Ex at some point. I know Dogshadow's probably jerking his gherkin at me playing Deus Ex 1, but I will eventually, because I trust his judgment on how good it is. But I'd sooner play Human Revolution and Mankind Divided, because again, for me they're most modern, so it means I can play them the easiest, and if one screws me over, then it's whatever. So what fucking level am I on? I'm probably on the tier Oh, I got a double? Nice. Sadly, it's not. Oh, baby, a triple! Give me the triple. 1, 2, 4. Because I was going to go on YouTube and type in, oh baby, a triple! Oh, right through his kidneys. Fucking execute the shit out of that guy.
Das Gebiet ist sicher. There's a sniper in here. I'm going 2 or 3 lane shots, 0 testable shots, because I can't hit their balls, okay? I don't know where the hell they are. Like, I shot them in Sniper Elite 4. Oh, that guy hit the ground hard. Am I saying they're in this? I'm fairly certain they are. I mean, you'd have to Google it. I know they're in 3 and 4. I want to be fairly certain they're in this as well. I mean, again, I could just be completely wrong, but... Which I'm never wrong. And don't you ever try and prove me wrong either. They take it really hard. I missed the guy in front. And hit the guy behind.
Oh my god. Oh boy. Ooh, it's very hard to do, but it's possible. Yeah, like I said, I know you can do it in 3 and 4. Like, I know that, but... Oh my god. Imagine actually being shot at, killing the sniper and going, "Have you got him, Hans? Hans?" Oh no. Like, imagine going into hell, because you're going to hell, and seeing the moment where you died. Like, you've got this sniper in close quarters trying to aim for the guy who's in front of you's balls, misses, and because you was ducking, headshot. Even in hell, I try and kill myself. You know, what a way to go. Okay, that guy doesn't have any balls. Yeah, I still missed. Do I have to strip these men naked? Like, is that what I'm gonna have to do? Just completely rip all their clothes off. I'm never gonna hit the memo. Oh! Wait, hang on a minute. What? I missed this guy, shot through the building and hit the guy on the other side. Oh, I am the greatest fucking sniper to ever exist. I missed him here and shot the guy there. Oh. I mean, I still got a kill, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, okay, bye. You mind? And walk out of here like nothing ever happened. I think that's the Tiergarten flag tower here. Now it's just the Karl Schorst command post, the Kreuzberg headquarters, Kopernik launch site, and Brandenburg Gate. And I'm
The
done.
only target left was Wolf, but I hadn't a clue where he was hiding. I knew
So if I get this done by 7, which I know I won't, but if I did, then I'll just do the 4 DLCs. Why would you run after me? Zombie. Why don't you stand in the same place that the other guy just did? Who's to my left? Oh, that's a lot of dudes. But I am the greatest man in the world. Look at all these bodies that I just shot.
It wasn't much to go on, but it was enough. Tobin was a nerve agent, powerful and lethal. Breathe it, touch it, even look at it, and your body shut down in all sorts of gruesome ways. Wolf was the architect of the plan, a chemical weapons specialist. He was helping the Russians fill the last of Germany's V-2 rockets with this stuff. Their target, London. Those cunning red bastards would make it look like Germany's final revenge. Killing Wolf would have to wait. Nothing else mattered now. I had to stop that launch.
Fucking sensitivity. Right through his nose. Kidney? And that's the end of that mission.
somewhere outside Berlin.
Kreuzberg
Wolf and his
headquarters.
Russians were getting ready to
9
wipe
of
out
11.
London. But I still had no idea where the launch site was. I had the
What's it
location
say,
of Wolf's
Wednesday?
office in the
Uh-huh.
heart of the city. And if I couldn't find what I
Yeah,
needed
today's
there,
Wednesday.
a government ministry building located nearby might...
No, I mean, I'll probably have time to do the DLC today. I don't want to kill anyone, but...
Mann am Boden!
What's that for? Map 100 moving targets. I'll take it. Almost a line shot. Kind of. That guy did not do it. I've gotten 2 more. Well, I've gotten another double kill. Okay, apparently I missed that. I wasn't even close to what I hit, but sure. You live. Oh.
The room was a mess. The Krauts had gutted it. All the papers were taken or burnt. There had to be something here that could help. It's an old trick, but a good one. Bingo. This had to be Wolf's escape plan. But before I could keep my date with that maniac, I needed to stop the V2 launch. There was nothing here to help me with that. My only chance now was the Ministry building across the square.
Hello, truck. Ooh, rain start. Maybe. Where are you?
map showed all the possible launch sites around Berlin. Only one was still operational and in Russian-occupied territory. That had to be the place.
Nice spidey sense. Shoot at me again so I know who you are. That's not gonna be it. I mean, I hit the scope. Again. Thought he was gonna jump. This isn't Sniper Elite 3. God damn it. There's another guy on my right.
I headed out immediately, praying
Oh,
I'd
it's
still
the
have
first
time.
mission.
I had to get into position to take out that rocket.
Прочищите все и добейте выживших. Вольно.
Yes, it is sniper. That wasn't even a testicle shot, that was a headshot. Okay. Cool. Which head did I shoot though? Not mine now. Where are you? And I'm taking your wine bottle with me. Oh, this guy's gonna feel like shit. In cover as well. Oh. Germans and Russians working together. I feel like I'm gonna run out of ammo. Unless they can actually run out of men. No. Nice try, but no. Just cooked. Well, that was anticlimactic. That was extremely anticlimactic.
My last chance to take out Wolf was at the Tiergarten airstrip. 1845 hours. I didn't have much time. Stopping
Well done,
Wolf
you
meant
survived for
heading
like
straight
3
back
minutes
into
just
the heart of
sniping
Berlin.
Nazis
Most of-
over and over again. Your reward? The despawning of the V2 rocket once you snipe it. And also this is the prologue. I'm fairly certain it's the prologue. I got a 3 kill, which I won't because they're way too far away. Oh no. 2k. Oh, if that was a testicle shot, that would have been amazing. I know it wouldn't have been. This is gonna be another 2k. No! Bullshit. Every time I'll hit that scope and I'll never get it through the lens. I don't even know what that mission said. Are they using the PPSH? Oh, that's because the tank is still active. Not anymore. Imagine being directly shot by a tank and just... Ow. Oh, they are using the PPSH. Also, I lied earlier when I said this was the beginning of the game. Oh, not needed. A little
The
smoke right at
Battle
the
of
end.
Berlin ended at 8:23 the next morning, May 2nd, 1945, when Commander General Weidling submitted the surrender of German forces to General Chukov of the Red Army. Within a few days, the war ended, but already a new war was beginning, the Cold War, and I was its first soldier.
Bom bom bom. Yeah, that's Napoli V2. Done in 2.5 hours. Games are really short if you put them on easy, apparently. That was a fun 2.5 hours. That was a very fun 2.5 hours. Just switching my brain off and just shooting Nazis in the face. Like I say, I will do the DLC now, but I'm going to put that in a different part. When I mean a different part, I mean different video. Not that it matters. But hope you enjoyed, YouTube. I'll see you in the DLC in a moment. Ta-ta.